Welcome guys to a brand new video, and as you can see we are currently inside a brand new game called Delta Force. Now this is a brand new FPS game, and I've got to say the graphics, the actual combat and how in-depth the map is actually better than Call of Duty Mobile. Now I honestly will say that I actually kind of enjoyed the gun style and pretty much most of the things in this game. However, there is one thing I don't like or I can't get used to that honestly keeps pushing me back to play Call of Duty Mobile rather than playing Delta Force. Now let's go ahead and talk about Delta Force and why I believe this game definitely deserves a lot of more attention that it's getting, because right now queue times are absolutely long because not many people are playing, I'm assuming. And definitely they should be playing. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in this game, in-depth game. I will say the amount of gigabytes or storage required to play this game is going to be insane. Okay, like absolutely high. And I have tried the PC version as well. Too difficult for me, absolutely too difficult for me. But I will say, like, I really am enjoying this game. However, this game is so difficult. Oh my days, this game is so much more difficult than Call of Duty Mobile, because it is not just how good are you at 1v1s, guys. It's how good are you and how good your team is. Team is going to be so much more important in this game than you just single-handedly being the most attacking or the most person with the kills, because there are so many people in your team in this game that, and there's so many people in the opponent's team, you can't literally kill everyone by yourself. Okay, you can't kill everyone by yourself, and you need team. And it also is important to flank as well. You want to be hiding in a good sight, you want to be crouching as well. In Call of Duty Mobile, you just have to run at the enemy, well, depending on your playstyle, but you pretty much just go right in front of your enemy, start shooting, and you're done. Okay, and it's skill. I would say Call of Duty Mobile, it's definitely like 1v1 skill. How good are you at 1v1 in Call of Duty Mobile? In here, completely different. Now let's take a look first of all at the loadouts. Okay, now there's basically 4 unique characters or unique loadouts in this game. One, you have the assault. These are the characters who are basically going to be doing the most amount of damage, or aim to do the most amount of damage. You have different abilities with this character, so luckily they show you guys all the animations and whatnot. There we go. So D-Wolf, basically this is activates his wrist mount accelerator to overload his exoskeleton, increasing sprint speed, knocking down enemies, restores HP and extends the duration. Then we got triple blaster, basically massive damage with like grenade launcher. Basically just call it a grenade launcher. Okay, you shoot this and you attack, you damage. Okay, really like the ability. Then we got the tactical smoke grenade, you know that, and then tactical slide. Yes, this is the only character that can actually do the tactical slide. So the assault characters are the only ones, or maybe this character is the only one that can do the tactical slide. Next we got the supporters. Now by the way, you can switch supporters and they have different skills, as you can see over here. We go over to the assault. Press this guy. There is multiple assault characters. Let me check. Not all of them has the tactical slide. Okay, so it's only him. So you have multiple characters you can use for your assaults. Okay, so you have to have your own unique play style, which I like. Okay, there's so many characters that you can use, so many different play styles that you can use, and essentially you just have to play with all of them and discover, okay, I want to play as either an assault character, and then you have your own main assault, or you have a support character and you have different supporting healing character, and you gotta decide who you want to play as. So just get used to that. We got engineers, and we also have reconnaissance characters as well. Now I love playing assault and sometimes the support as well, because the support, this character allows you to heal yourself when you take damage, which is great, but sometimes you just die too quickly that the healing, the self-heal does not really matter. Initially when I saw this character, I thought he's going to be broken because of the healing, but yeah, not as insane as I thought, but he's still very good, the character. So we go over to operators. Like I said, these are all the different operators available. The graphics in this game are 10 out of 10. Okay, I want to say better than Call of Duty Mobile, and the reason why I want to say better than Call of Duty Mobile, it's so optimized. There's barely any loading. Okay, barely any loading. You go to new stuff, you got all of this loaded up already. Like, it's barely any loading. You play in game, it's so optimized, it's so crisp. I have literally never lagged. And guys, there's so many people in the map. The map is massive. You get tanks falling out the sky. You can ride a tank, you can drive a car, you can shoot out a bunch of grenades, you can use nukes. You don't lag at all. Okay, I'm not saying I still lag in Call of Duty Mobile, but it does not, Call of Duty Mobile does not feel as optimized compared to Delta Force over here. Now I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S25 to play this game, and also Call of Duty Mobile. This game is so much more optimized in my opinion. So like I said, you have vehicles that you can literally ride in game. Okay, you got operators, we got vehicles. Now if you go over to armory, this makes this game feel like a PC game. Okay, because you can literally craft your weapon the way you want it to be. So if I go over to loadout real quickly, you go over, I do need to change this character's weapon. It wasn't really performing well, but anyways, you have, so different characters have availability to different weapons. So this healer only has availability to rifles, SMG and shotgun, whereas with, if I go back to assault characters, they have access to way more weapons. Oh, there's a special weapon, a bow, nice. There's also the engineer, have different weapons that is available for them, reconnaissance as well, and even in there the weapons they have available to use as well. So if we go to this, they have way more assault characters, assault rifles available compared to the support with the rifles. As you can see, only that. So again, playstyle is going to be extremely important. How do you play? Do you want to be in the back sniping? Do you want to be in front shooting? Honestly, sniping might be the best in this game, because like so many people crouch, too many people hide and come out of nowhere. The map is so massive. I can't lie, it's a little bit harder to spot the enemies than in Call of Duty Mobile. You can spot them easily. So I feel like if they made it easier, I would have no issues, because I feel like the difficulty in this game is crazy. I'm not the best Call of Duty Mobile player. I feel like I'm top 2%, top 3% of players in Call of Duty Mobile. In this game, I suck. I am absolutely bad. I've been playing for 3 days, still trying to improve. It is just so difficult. Anyways, what I'll talk about with the weapon is, if I go over to a character's, I'll use a rifle. Go over to here, you can modify it, and look at this, streamline, no lags, and it goes back to this. So you can basically build your weapon the way you want it to be, and then immediately press fire range, no loading. You're just in there. You are in there, no loading at all. It's just that easy. There's barely any loading in this game. Now, if you want to build a, you want to use someone else's build, you can basically do that by going into, where is it? I've forgotten. I'm pretty sure you can basically input a code that will allow you to basically just have the entire set that someone has created. Basically, I've forgotten how to do that. But if you're too tired of doing that, then you can. And you can also level up your weapon to get all of this accessories available. So that's something you're going to have to do. Every weapon starts out, well, except the ones they give you at the start, it's all maxed. But new weapons you unlock start off at like level 1, then you will have to upgrade it yourself to see, and then get all the available accessories and stuff. Now again, one thing I also don't like, okay, then my main thing I don't like about this game is the store, the events. It is so clustered. It's so clustered. It's so annoying. Okay, so if I go over to market is like a PC thing where you can sell your costumes basically for a price, which is cool, I think, as long as the price isn't insane. Like, how much is this going to be? 100 of this. Okay, instead of basically summoning for this, you can basically buy it, I think. So you basically buy this, then you can convert it to this. Now, one thing okay, I've said this, I hate the event, I hate the store, because there's so many currencies in this game. Like, why couldn't they just leave it at 2 different currencies? I play Call of Duty Mobile, they have the premium currency, they have the standard currency. That is it. This one is 3 different currencies. You don't know what the hell this is. Look, 1, 2, 3 over here, and then you go over to store. Okay, we have current collaboration, another currency, but it makes sense, this is a collaboration, it has meant to have its own different currency. That is fine. We go over to here, now this, you need 2 currencies, 2 different assessed currencies to basically summon once. Isn't that expensive? I don't know how much the cost is, but whenever I see this, I'm like, why do I need 2 different currencies to then summon for one? Okay, so for this, I'm going to need this amount. I need 2,000 of that and 540 of that. So if I go over to here, just to do 10 pull, it's probably going to cost me £40. That £40 is basically how much it costs to do a 10 pull. That's freaking stupid expensive. And then the pity's at 75. I don't know who, like, this is so expensive that it makes no sense to be doing this. If the store is available, like the market is available, why wouldn't I just buy it from here? Like, why wouldn't I? Currently owned 0, so I can purchase this for 200. Oh wait, do I have to offer it and then the person can then accept it? I think, because this is people individually selling their own weapon skins, by the way. So yeah, you could buy it. I would rather just buy it than just go over to the gacha. The gacha sucks, okay? I'm not going to lie, the gacha sucks. Now again, look at this. You press events. There is so many things. There is so many things. Like, bro, why? And then you go over to roll call. You get this. Cool. Why can't you just add it all in one, like one event? Okay, you got the field training one. Now I think that because this is so annoying, I have to go into individual one every single day just to claim all of this. It's tedious. Okay, it's tedious. Look at this, so many like stuff I have to press. Again, press to claim all. Like, I just want to enjoy the combat and I have to keep doing this over and over again. It is extremely annoying. Okay, so do this. Look at this, so many different currencies. I don't know what they're used for. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are they used for? I don't know. I literally don't know. This, obtain special points for summer challenge. Okay, go. Yeah, but what am I using these for? Next one, we got this. Okay, press use. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, much better. So I can use this to buy cameras. Perfect. Press use. I buy this. Okay, cool. This one, use. I buy this weapon. Okay, this one, use. I get this. Why can't you just? Why is there so many different currencies? And then what about this one? Auction house. The auction house. I thought that was the marketplace. Where's the auction? I don't even know. I don't even. This is so annoying. I'm just gonna claim all of this. Ooh, what is this? What is this? I don't even know how to open it. I'm still relatively new to this game because I'm still confused by so many things. Okay, the store has so many things you can buy. There's too many banners out. Okay, if they want us to summon, that's fine, but there's too many, bro. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have these stuff over here. This is where you can flat out buy a skin. Now 380, how much is that? That's 380. Purchase, top up, 380. Okay, around 3. Okay, 390 over like £6. Okay, that's fine, but this skin is terrible. Why would I buy that skin? None of the skins that you can actually buy except this one. This is actually quite good. Okay, 2 for 29. That's fine, but these banners are too expensive. These are too expensive. Now I do think is it more expensive than Call of Duty Mobile? I don't know. I have to calculate this. Are the skins better than Call of Duty Mobile? They feel more realistic, if that makes sense. More realistic, not comically insane like Call of Duty Mobile. So do I prefer Call of Duty Mobile? I kind of like the comic stuff in Call of Duty Mobile, but this is also fine. I like the custom build one the most, actually. Look at this. I like this, and that you can build it yourself. You can change the build, the design of it. The rest of the other stuff don't really matter to me. But again, I'm not even going to take part in this. It's too expensive. Ooh, what is this one? Oh no, yeah, you can basically go in this, press it, and then if you want to see, look, it's streamlined. You don't have to go into an extra button to be able to move all of these. I press this, it's here. Look, effect preview. No loading, guys, except when you go like this and it's just loading up the video. There is no issue with loading in this game. Now I will show you guys combat. Okay, the combat is insane. I'm making this video long, I'm sorry, but I wanted to talk a bit more about this game. My first impression so far, I like the combat. Okay, I do like a lot of the stuff in this game, but I do feel like there's too many currencies in this game. The events tab is just stacked with too many things. Okay, like, don't have too many events running at the same time, in my opinion. just increase the reward in one event. Okay, look, we just have to keep going into this and just to get this. Like, why do they have to do this? It's just tedious. Weekly supply. I don't even know what I'm getting. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. There's too many stuff in this game that I don't even know what I'm collecting. So it is what it is. Probably going to take me weeks to finally understand this over here. There is like ranking. You just have to press grade, and that's basically shows that you can your points will go up or down. Unable to end merits in this current mode. Anyways, press grade. And yeah, there's a lot of game modes over here. Attack and defense, king of the hills. These ones change, and then there's battle practice over here. Now, yeah, again, the maps are insanely massive, and there's so many different maps as well. Now, you literally need to get used to the map and understand the places that hide. I feel like the hardest thing again in this game is picking out the enemies, like finding out where the enemies is. And we have a map, like I think it's this map, where you basically have an enemy like so above you, it is insane. This one, literally, you start from the ground and you go all the way up to the mountains, and there is a facility there, and you're just getting picked out. It's crazy. I love this game for the massive map, all that stuff, but it's so difficult. So let's go ahead and show you guys some combat so you understand how this game works.
Artillery barrage incoming. We have an urgent situation. Take this sector now. Come to support. Oi! Need a hand!
Okay, so there we go. I just showed you guys a quick gameplay. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was stressed most of the time in the game. I wouldn't say it's as fun as Call of Duty Mobile, because that one-to-one style in Call of Duty Mobile, where you just find an opponent, you shoot them down, you slide in front of them, you're sliding, each of us sliding, and you're basically trying to get your shots off. Now, I'm not going to pretend I was perfect in this game, like my aiming. My buttons could still be improved. I'm still trying to figure out how to position my buttons as well. But as you guys saw from the gameplay, there's a lot of things to do in this game. You can parachute down, you can swim. It's just a massive map, actual like war. It feels like actual war, where you literally get pinned down and you're trying to break through with the enemy. If they have advantage points like if they're above you. You saw from that gameplay, the enemies had advantage points because they were above and they had a high ground, and it was just shooting down at us. It was very hard to break through. A single player can't break through all of that. Okay, it's especially how fast you can redeploy. If you just press give up quickly and you redeploy again into that same zone, you can basically be back into the match in less than a second now, or more than a little bit over a second. Now that makes it a little bit more harder as well, guys. So I do feel like this game is extremely hard. It is kind of fun. I love how intricate the game is, but I always find myself going back to Call of Duty Mobile just because it's not as hard, and literally I can't get, like, I don't get shot across the map from some random place that I can't even find the opponent. It's very hard to find enemies, not find, but like notice them. You have to constantly look at your map, because there are times you can actually, most of the time you can figure out where the enemy is because it has a red little points, but looking at them and actually finding them is going to be slightly harder. So let me know down in the comment section if you guys are going to try out this game. I know my review was kind of long. Hopefully I'm going to try and edit it shorter. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.